got a fucking car to drive. And you talking shit about me? Shut the up. Y'all don't even got a fucking house to wash your ass. And then you talking shit about me? Shut the up.
Even like when my children, love my children. All 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter has spoken out against criticism over claims that her father no longer gives her financial support. She defended getting money from her parents and said there is nothing shameful about receiving that help. She also claimed that Floyd stopped supporting her because he had run out of money.
What did you want to? I want the same thing for my son. I don't want him to ever have to work. Why does that bother him so much? And why is that always being thrown in my face like that's such a bad thing? That's not.
During a recent podcast appearance, Floyd Mayweather Jr. explained why he has changed the way he gives money to his children. He said he cannot continue giving them money every time they ask for it. Mayweather stressed that he wants his children to become financially independent instead of relying on the wealth he built during his boxing career.
They go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do.
Yaya Mayweather has attracted attention after saying she would like to experience a normal 9-to-5 job following reports that Floyd stopped giving her an allowance. Her comments quickly led to debate as critics questioned whether someone who grew up with so much privilege could truly adapt to the pressure and routine of an ordinary workplace.
Yaya Mayweather, right? So Yaya Mayweather is the daughter of Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
Obviously, Floyd Mayweather, a world-time iconic boxer, made $1 billion in his lifetime. Money team. I seen her and I was kind of torn. At first, everybody was like going at her, ha, oh my God, y'all going broke. But I'm like,
never.
You know, I wasn't really mad at what she was saying. So basically, she was saying, lately, I've been bored, so bored, I was thinking about getting a job just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun.
Now, for full context, she's been rich her whole life.
Oh, like, yeah, she's a Nepo baby. She's
a Nepo.
She is the example of what it looks like to just only know lavish, only know luxury, only know the finest of the finest.
And then her dad is Floyd, so all he do is, like, he got floss, he got 100 cars, he got all of this, they fly in on private jets.
Right.
So her whole life is luxury, and she probably has never had to struggle or had any type of adversity. She don't know, and she can't relate to anybody. This is probably why she can't create no products or services to monetize her startup.
Right.
The discussion has also turned toward Yaya's knowledge of money and financial responsibility. Critics say growing up around extreme wealth does not automatically teach a person how to manage it. Budgeting, saving, and investing all require knowledge and discipline. Without those skills, even a large fortune can disappear surprisingly fast. Some people have taken the conversation further by pointing to wealthy families in general. They argue that children who inherit money can struggle to protect those fortunes because they may receive little financial education or grow up expecting unlimited access to money.
What's up? These little girls don't know how to do nothing. And she's sitting on like, I'm bored. And y'all can say, well, her daddy rich, but like, well, what if something happens to her father? Oh, we got trust funds. Okay, cool. He may have trust funds. But does she know how to budget money? Does she know how to make money? Does she know the value of money? That empire, that estate is going to be gone. And statistics show that 85% of second wealth generators from their parents go broke because they don't understand how to manage it, which means there's a few reasons. Either we spent too much time making it, we didn't have time to educate our kids on it, and so we just gave them everything. Or two, they just don't give a damn. They just entitled.
Yaya Mayweather has said that her childhood makes her situation different from what most people experience. Being raised as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter gave her access to wealth, luxury, and opportunities that many people never have. Because of that, she has pushed back against being judged by the same financial standards that apply to people who grew up in completely different circumstances.
To stop. Literally. Y'all have to stop comparing me And even the people that y'all comparing me to, they have to stop, okay, comparing themselves to me. Because listen, y'all have to stop comparing me to people who wear fake designer stuff, okay? Let's start there. Who wear fake designer stuff. Baby, I'm walking into designer stores, Neiman Saks to get my stuff. They're not. They're getting these from these little boutiques, whatever. Let's start there. Now, then we're gonna go to stop comparing me to people who rent exotic cars, foreign cars. Baby, every car I drive, best believe, is paid for. It's not rented, paid for. In my last name.
Yaya's statements about receiving financial help have brought even more attention to the claims surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances. Desiree recently posted on X that Mayweather filed a lawsuit earlier this year claiming a former associate took around $175 million from him over several years. The allegations reportedly include diverted money jewelry deals where pieces worth roughly $100 million were allegedly pledged for only about $13 million, a private jet that reportedly disappeared from his control, and real estate transactions that allegedly caused additional losses. The Post also pointed out that the opposing side has described Mayweather's claims as baseless and has questioned his own spending habits. While some people believe Floyd simply spent too much of his fortune, others think major financial losses could push him back into the ring, possibly even for the long-discussed Mike Tyson exhibition. In the lawsuit, Mayweather claims his former associate Jonah Wrights slowly gained control over parts of his businesses and finances. Floyd alleges that Wrights presented himself as a trusted advisor while handling important financial matters for years.
For Floyd Mayweather, let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner Jonah Wrights. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Wrights is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set support. I'm also curious to say if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations?
Dana White has also spoken about reports concerning Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial and legal troubles and appeared to have sympathy for the boxing legend. He suggested that he might even be willing to help. White pointed to the massive fortune Mayweather built through years of hard work and said it would be unfortunate if that wealth had been lost or taken from him. The lawsuit reportedly includes claims involving missing money, fraudulent investments, unauthorized bank transfers, missing jewelry, and the alleged sale of Mayweather's private jet.
The richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about.
Another legal dispute has reportedly surfaced involving Floyd Mayweather Jr. this time. The matter reportedly involves Showtime and his longtime advisor Al Heyman. Mayweather is allegedly accusing them of financial wrongdoing and claims that money connected to several business deals was improperly handled. According to the allegations, millions of dollars tied to his boxing career and business interests may have been withheld or managed improperly.
Filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million. So why is Floyd suing him, and what is he claiming? Well, Floyd argues that during his legendary career, where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money, a significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights.
Steven Espinoza, who previously served as the president of Showtime, has also responded to the allegations.
Look, I can't say too much about it. The lawyers have asked me not to, but obviously Floyd is looking for $340 million, which he, I think, supposedly discovered 10 years later is missing. I think you can tell by my tone what my thoughts are about that. And look, all I can say is I'm confident in the legal process. I'm confident about what the facts are going to show. And I look forward to this, playing out in court so everybody can see exactly what is true, and exactly what, where the money went. Because if you look at the, how my career has played out, I spent my career going back to representing both Mike Tyson and Oscar De La Hoya. I've spent my career making sure that fighters are treated fairly and have gotten compensated fairly. And I've never done anything, but that. And I think at the
Veteran boxing analyst Teddy Atlas noted that Floyd's lawsuit reportedly also includes former Showtime executive Steven Espinoza. Atlas said he has never been a big fan of Espinoza and claimed that fighters have sometimes received poor compensation in boxing business deals. He also suggested that some people believe Mayweather's lawsuits could be linked to financial pressure caused by his expensive lifestyle and his continued need for money.
Know what the truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's going to say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made it available. Where there was, there was a lot of job shortages in the business, if you will. And people are eager, of course, to fight on a platform like Showtime, if you're gonna pay them. It's a lot of fighters available, and you didn't have to be talented to put on good fights in Showtimes. Like I said, there weren't a lot of places to go. There was a lot of unemployment.
Floyd Mayweather is an example of the stupidity of living for the culture and trying to be relatable and trying to be this incredible icon or example of, look how much money I've made. He's blown it all, and now at 49 years old, he's got to go back into the boxing ring and continue to fight because he's in a lot of debt. And this is what I was trying to make the point to Cam Newton about. This whole,
Floyd Mayweather Jr. built an enormous fortune during his boxing career. However, questions about his financial situation have continued to increase as his luxurious lifestyle remains under public attention. His collection of expensive cars, jewelry, private jets, luxury homes, and other high-priced possessions has become a major part of the Money Mayweather image. Critics argue that maintaining such an expensive lifestyle can cost an incredible amount of money no matter how much someone earns. The ongoing speculation has also created a larger discussion about how quickly a massive fortune can disappear when spending is not properly controlled. Without careful financial planning, smart investments, and disciplined spending, even enormous wealth can eventually face serious financial problems.